Mandela. And just recently also we saw some members of the ANC Youth League who were also here just a short while ago, as well as members of the National Union of Mine Workers have also come here to show their support and to share their messages of support with the Mandela family. And of course, the Mourners are still outside here singing struggle songs, and they've been writing messages also to the family. You'll know that earlier on, the Deputy President, D.D. Mabuza, had officiated that condolences book, which he invited basically all South Africans to come and write their messages of support to the family. And of course, those condolences book also set up in the 9 different provinces of the country. And just to show you, Bongani, what I'm talking about, there is this condolence book that has been set up outside this home. And of course, you can see there are a number of messages that have been written by some of the mourners who are gathered here, and including some of the political parties as well who have been here, including the COPE leader, Musiwa Likota. And of course, just to read one message from them, there's a message that says, "Dear Mama Winnie, thank you so much for the role that you have played on our behalf. It is through you that women learned to be here and learned courage and to be strong and the fight for what they believe in. You were a leader, activist, and a catalyst and a role model to all of us." Of course, many more messages here for Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela at this time. And of course, more dignitaries expected to come. We've just heard that the class of 76 is also expected to make its way here, Bongani.
Have any of the family members been sighted in and around the home? Have they been able to be seen outside of the actual house?
Yes, indeed. Earlier on, we did see some of the grandchildren coming in, the daughters of Zenani Mandela, that being Swazi as well as Zaziwe, who came in a car earlier on, and they made their way into this gate, which is just behind me. And of course, we couldn't talk to them, knowing that at this time they were not be allowed to talk to the media. But of course, we did see them coming into the house earlier on.
And what's the situation in terms of the numbers of people that are there on the ground now? We know that in the past couple of days, of course, there have been literally hundreds of people gathering outside of the Orlando home. Are the crowds still there in large numbers, or are the numbers petering down?
Well, Bongani, they're still out here in their numbers. Of course, you recall that just a few hours ago, there was rain. So it started raining, and many of them then retreated and went into the marquee that has been set up here. But definitely they've been coming back. And as you can hear behind me, you can still hear the struggle songs that are being sung by some of the supporters who are here. And of course, they're not running out of steam. They're continuing to come and pay their tributes to Mama. And Bongani, I've got some of them here standing next to me, just to get a sense of what they've written also for Mama Madikizela-Mandela. Sir, you have also come all the way from Benoni and to come and pay tribute to Mama. What did she mean to you?
Thank you for having us here, and I made sure that I'm going to be here today. She is a model and an icon, and as a revolutionary, she is high-powered. She fought for humanity, especially on white oppression, where South Africa suffered because of the minority. We couldn't just move, we were controlled, and Mama has played a vital role. Her sacrifice in the direction where mankind was being discarded as human beings. We were looked upon as people in the dumps. And the minority took control of this country. And she said that no ways we will remain oppressed under white domination. And it is very painful that the roots she has already placed. And for us now to carry this legacy, it is very important, sir. And I'm appealing to mothers that here's an icon, a person who was fearlessly, without fear, stood in the direction to fight this oppression. She was jailed for the sake of humanity. She was being thrown from pillar to post for the sake of humanity. She stood for the child's education. She stood for humanity and all cultural diversities. She tried to bring together to make South Africa a better country. Today, As we stand here, whether it's cold or summer or hot, we feel that we also can contribute in any way. But a legacy we are here to take with. And we will continue this legacy for a better South Africa. As an educator, we haven't completed this revolution. It is still too far. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me move on, Bongani, for the sake of time, to a man who's also traveled all the way from Cape Town, a man who says that he's here also to pay tribute to Mama. Baba, tell us, where do you come from? You said you come from Cape Town and you've traveled all the way just to come and be outside here and be part of the history that's happening here.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. My name is Chucks. I was working in Cape Town last night, so I decided to come over to Joburg because there's a big event here which we all need to be here tonight to assist to mourn the biggest hero in Africa, Mama. So as well, we pray to have people like this as well in Africa time to time. Then, and I pray that everyone who comes here tonight, may they assist any which way they can to me. Anything anyone can do to assist, they must do, because these are the people we pray to have in Africa. And as well, is a mother for Africa. And as well, I pray that everyone who is on the way coming to assist to mourn, may God lead them all the way.
Okay. Let me just ask you this question. You said you are from Nigeria.
Yes.
What does Umama Winnie Madikizela mean to people of Nigeria, where you come from?
I'm a Nigerian. For me to be here in South Africa is part of their struggling. Their struggle to make Africa to be free for everyone to move around. I'm here today running my business freely, moving from angle to angle. I'm not afraid because they have made us to be free. And as well, I pray that the people who will lead us through all the way, they must as well live the same way that we see, because we're not just here for nothing.
Okay.
We're here.
Let's hold it there for
reason.
now due to time reasons, my brother. I would have loved to talk to you more. But of course, there we're speaking to some of the people who have been gathered outside here. And of course, the Pan-Africanist Parliament also coming through to the House earlier on and passing their message saying that indeed Mama was a shining example to the continent on the work that she has done. It's back to you in studio.
All right, Manqoba, we'll keep crossing to you throughout the evening to get a sense of any developments if they do occur throughout the evening. That is, of course, our Manqoba Mchunu there at the Orlando West home of Mama Madikizela-Mandela.